What is up, guys? Your boy Atish here, back at it again on another podcast. And today I have a guest, a very special guest. His name is Tariq. Tariq, how are you?
Hi guys, I'm good.
So basically, today the reason why I got Tariq here is because his story is pretty remarkable and inspiring, you can say, and very motivational as well, like motivating story. So basically, the podcast, as you guys know from the last podcast, I told you guys that it's gonna be very informative and motivational, and a lot of information about how to get better in life or get better experiences from people who have experienced those hard situations, for example. And the main man is here to talk about it, and he has a lot to talk about. So just a little brief, I'm gonna introduce Tariq. He's an entrepreneur, you can say, a business man as well. He owns a gym, two gyms I think right now at the moment, right? And obviously he's gonna be talking about how he started the journey, what it took, what sacrifices it took for him to be where he is at the moment. And we're going to be also talking about a little bit about personal training, about what it takes to become a personal trainer, a good personal trainer, because there's a lot of personal trainers here which are not good, but they say that they are personal trainers, right? So today that's what we're going to be talking about, and I leave it to you, Tariq. So tell us more about you today.
So as Atish mentioned that I am an entrepreneur. So I would like to make one small correction. I am an entrepreneur by profession, you can say, but by heart I am just a fitness trainer. You can say by passion, I am a personal trainer. I started my journey into fitness long back. It's been more than 10-11 years. So I started as
quite a long time.
It's quite a long time. So I started as a gym instructor.
Okay.
So I have in my life I have faced all levels of, the ladder of
like working
ladder
wise,
job, work-wise,
So employee, then self-employed,
Yes,
then business owner.
So I started as a gym instructor.
Okay.
That time it was a part-time job, and I was pursuing my management degree at that.
Okay.
And
So that was something that you didn't like doing it, but you were doing it, right?
Yeah, it was just an
Just
a
to
way
get
to that time I was confused.
Okay.
So just because my parents wanted me to do MBA, so that's why I enrolled myself into BBA, and it was my first year of management degree, and I was still figuring out what should I be doing. At that time, the mindset was that after my graduation, I'm going to be a manager somewhere in okay, and so as how parents tell that you do MBA, so you'll be a manager in a bank.
Exactly.
So
I think this is more with like Indian parents, to be honest. That's what I've noticed. Yeah, you can say like basically what they try to say is that no, you have to go and study and do this and do that and do
so
that.
it's like peer pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
Social pressure.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so every Indian parents want their kids to be either a doctor or engineer or banker or an accountant and all these things. So I myself was not sure, so I was going as per the advice given by my parents.
By your parents, okay.
So so just to earn some pocket money, I started working as a gym instructor. And as time passed by, my interest in fitness and exercise science increased, and my whole focus from studying about management shifted to studying about exercise science and nutrition.
Okay.
So my whole day was spent reading on nutrition, reading on exercise, and reading different various books, reading
So
Arnold. And,
basically, yeah. So reading. When you say reading, were you reading articles, books, or
I was reading everything at my side.
Okay, everything.
Everything at my side.
Okay.
So I was hungry for knowledge that time.
All right.
And
Knowledge is key, by the way, and that's, I think, for me personally, what I see in you is that you have a lot of knowledge, and because of that knowledge, it got you where you are right now.
I would say I still don't have a lot of knowledge.
Yeah,
I still have to learn.
Exactly.
It's a
Like
process.
it doesn't.
It's
It
a
doesn't
lifelong
end.
process.
It doesn't end.
Never.
Yeah, it's a never-ending process. It just keeps on going. You keep on learning.
Yes,
new
yes,
stuff.
keep on learning. So yeah, so still at that point of time, I was not sure what I'm going to do in my future, and as I started working, and I went to second year and third year, and that was the time I realized this is what I want to do.
Okay.
Because I researched about the income of a trainer and life of a trainer and what it takes to become a trainer.
Become a trainer.
Yeah, and so one fine day after my graduation, I told my father that I don't want to do MBA and I want to get into this field.
Okay.
So this
What
field,
was his response?
10 years ago, this field was like a taboo.
That's true.
Yeah.
10 years ago, no one
Yeah.
used to.
And like all Indian parents, my father asked me a question: what are you going to do with this
This job.
This job? You are going to work in an akhada. So akhada is kind of an Indian gym.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Like,
they do pelwani.
I don't know what that is.
Wrestling.
Ah, okay.
So
Is it kabaddi and stuff?
so yeah, kabaddi, wrestling, and all those things.
Alright.
Yeah. So he asked me how much you're going to earn. 5,000 rupees per month. So if you do MBA, you will directly get a manager's post and you will earn in thousands. Okay. So I was firm in my decision. I said I'm going to go to Mumbai and I'm going to pursue technical education in fitness and exercise science. So see, everyone can become a trainer.
That's
Okay.
true.
Everyone-
Nowadays,
and
especially nowadays,
everyone can become a
everybody
trainer.
can become a trainer.
So if you have bigger biceps, if you have six packs, so people call them
yeah,
trainer.
people call them
But
trainers.
it's very important to get yourself certified, get yourself qualified, learn the anatomy, physiology, kinesiology.
Exactly.
all those things.
That's one very important point. What Tariq just mentioned. There's a lot of, especially on Instagram. I'm sure a lot of you guys seen this, where people start saying like get six packs in like three
6
three
weeks, six
yeah,
packs, 6 weeks plan.
6 week plans or whatever, 20 kilos in a month.
It's all
down.
bullshit.
It's all rubbish,
Rubbish.
because there's nothing. Because first of all, if you lose 20 kilos in a month,
That's a disaster.
that's a disaster,
That's-
because you don't only lose fat, but you lose a lot of muscles,
Muscles.
water, and all of that important stuff that your body needs. So that's why whenever you look at these stuff, don't immediately go for it, because they're only selling you products at the end of the day.
Right.
You need to go and consult people who already have
Professionals.
professionals, learn about this, study about this, and have experience.
Who basically walk the talk.
Exactly. Not only do it for money,
Right.
they do it and they walk the talk. Exactly, just like
Right.
how you say.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
So
a
I
very
was
important
able to
point.
convince my father, but the criteria was, I told my father, okay, Dad, I will do MBA also, I will study for MBA also, and let me do this also.
Okay. So you were going
I,
for both.
I went to Mumbai and stayed there for a lot of around 8 months. I got certified in personal training, I got certified in nutrition,
Okay.
I got certified in special population, and at the same time I was doing correspondence MBA.
Okay.
So that correspondence MBA was just to show my father. Okay, and
That you have a paper
yeah.
already.
So my 8 months education was done. I was back to Goa, and I started with freelancing,
Freelancing.
freelance
Okay.
personal training.
Okay.
So
Was that freelancing? A lot of people say it's hard. A lot of people say it's easy. What do you think about it?
freelancing is not easy. It depends on your luck, first of all. And to be honest, in Goa, people are very insecure.
That's true.
Gym business owners are insecure. But luckily, I started my freelancing personal training in the same gym where I was working as a gym instructor.
Okay.
I was lucky to have Danis Kazi as my good friend.
Okay.
So he allowed me to and he himself is a very qualified trainer and
Alright.
personal trainer.
Okay.
He also owns a gym under the brand Fitness 5.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Earlier it was RD's.
Yeah,
RD's.
exactly.
So I was lucky enough to get the permission to
start,
start there.
Yeah.
So I started with one client and I was charging 2,500, out of which 50% was going to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
So my income after 8 months long education and
Was less.
a lack of rupees of investment and lot of investment on reading and all those things, my income was 1,200, 1,250.
Okay.
So at that point of time, my father used to always taunt me.
Yeah, saying what you're doing
What are
in
you
life.
learning?
Yeah.
What are you learning? So from that point, I was very patient enough. I knew what I want to do. Okay. And I also knew that even if I had to do MBA and get into a job, I wouldn't get a job of grants, like my father says.
Mm-hmm.
I would always start with the starter package or 8,000 rupees.
Yeah.
So yeah, so from one client it went to 2 clients, it went to 3 clients, it
That's the
went
thing.
to 4 clients, 5 clients.
Eventually it's gonna build up if the trainer is good.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if the trainer is bad, then obviously.
And it also depends the kind of clients you get.
That's
So
definitely.
I was lucky enough to get good clients
Yeah.
who were following what I was saying and they were getting results.
Mm.
So results speak, and it was just like a word of mouth which went like a fire. And from one client I was training 14 clients at one point of time.
Okay.
So I was working around 12 hours a day, and then the money started coming in. My father saw the money coming in, so he was settled down.
That the thing here is, I think what's happening is you and your dad, both of you had different realities.
Generation gap.
Yeah, not only generation gap, you can say a different reality. Well, your dad's reality is basically
6 to 9
study, get a job, secure job,
Secure job,
and do it
Yeah,
for
so
the rest of your life.
he was right on his part. He wanted my security.
Exactly. Yeah, that's every Indian parent actually
So
wants.
he didn't think from my perspective.
Exactly.
Because
you had a different
I
reality.
was confident enough that what I'm going to do based on the readings I had done, based on the scope.
That you can you're able to achieve that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And you actually did at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, so from there on there was no turning back. So from freelancing, then I got an opportunity to manage one club.
Okay.
So
We're gonna cut this here because lights are off.
A few moments later.
yeah, so
Lights are back on by the way. Yeah. So you were saying you were managing a gym.
Yes, so
Yeah.
I got an opportunity to manage a gym, full club.
Okay.
I
Was it a
lucky-
clubhouse or a gym?
It was a gym.
Okay.
Yeah, so and I was lucky enough to get a client who got me this project. Her name is Swati Shilkar, and the owner of this gym is Mayur Sarkar. So these both gave me the opportunity to manage the gym.
So that was a different responsibility.
That was a different responsibility. That was a different learning curve,
Yeah.
learning experience.
Learning
So
process.
it was not only personal training; it was about sales, admin, marketing, HR, and all those things.
hiring staff and all that.
Hiring
Yeah.
staff and all
Who
those
to
things.
hire, all that. Yeah, that's pretty difficult.
So I was playing different roles.
Yeah, exactly. And just because
So I
now.
was training also. I was.
Oh, you were
sales
also training as well.
yeah,
Okay. So that's
So
like
8 months down the line.
How long?
8 months.
8 months.
8 months down the line. So I proposed to my family to start our own business
Okay.
because I got the experience.
Mhm.
So and they also were confident because during these 8 months they saw money coming.
Mhm.
See, as I told you, money is like oxygen.
Yeah.
I term money as oxygen. So oxygen is life.
That's true.
Got it? So money is life. So when they saw money, they got confident and they helped me in putting our setup.
Mhm.
So that's where Tripod Gym started in the year 2013.
2013.
And from there on, this is my second setup. So this is called Tripod Gym Elite.
Yeah, this one right here is the second setup, by the
Second
way. This has been launched recently in February, right?
February.
Yeah, February. The previous one, I was
It's been
there.
6 years.
Yeah, it's been 6 years. I was there as well. I used to train there. That's where I actually met Tariq, and that's where we got along and became friends. And now we're doing this. So yeah, I mean, it took you a long time to get where you are right now. That's for sure.
Yes, I think I took the hard way.
Mhm.
There was no one to guide me, so I was making my own path.
Your own path, exactly.
Yeah, so,
it's harder and it's longer.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
there was a lot of trial and error, a lot of money spent on things, on nutrition, on training, on education. I did a lot of mistakes, learned from them, and so I'm in a position right now that if someone who wants to start a setup, I can give him a complete tried and tested module.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to go what
Exactly.
I did,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I did.
Most of your clients
Yeah.
have and
Clients as well as if someone wants to start start up a setup
As well.
as well. So yeah, so I'm in a position that I give you a ready-made module. This is what.
So
it is.
basically, you can say you're a consultant as well to different business owners
definitely investors, business owners. Yes.
That's good. That's nice to hear. Okay, so that was a little bit, alright,
Yeah.
more than a little bit about
Yeah, so
Tariq.
I can go on.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That's-
can
that's,
keep on
uh,
talking.
that's
It will
the
take a
point.
day. It might take months.
Yeah, but that's the
I
thing.
can write a book on it.
That's why I told you should start your own YouTube channel, because I'm sure
Which we are going to start
Yeah,
soon.
which we are going to start
So
soon.
he
hopefully.
will be my YouTube
Assistant.
manager, you can say, or by the way, he's good at that. I'm good at what I do.
You're good at what you do, and I'm good at what I do. So
Exactly.
that's how we work. And okay, so basically, if you guys want to know more about Tariq, well, you can follow him on social media as well, on Instagram and on Facebook as well. I'll link them down below, so you can go and check him out. If you want to send him a message, obviously you can do that. If you want to have a personal consultation with him, that's also there. So you got a lot of options if you just want to go and say hi. you can.
I'm approachable 24/7. Don't hesitate to get in touch with me, and I don't charge for consultations. I'm here to educate the masses, and one small thing I would want to add here is that there are a lot of people think that I have a lot of attitude.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
Can I cut you there just a
So
second?
people who know me, they wouldn't have this kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because people know you. So
And people who don't know me will talk like this. And I have a very small group of friends. I don't have a lot of group of friends.
Yeah, small circle.
And I'm very reserved. And so people come to this conclusion that I have a lot of attitude and I charge a lot and this and blah 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 blah.
yeah.
So I would want to make it clear that I'm very down to earth and I'm very approachable, and of course I charge for what I have, because this
Invested.
is my bread and butter.
Basically, you turn what you have
Yeah,
invested,
but,
so you need to
but,
return. You know.
But you know what? I also do a lot of free consultations, and I give free memberships for people who can't afford,
Mhm.
but who have that passion to excel in this field and all that.
That's true.
So I don't mind giving education for free.
The one thing I want to add also is that a lot of people, when they start gaining either money, fame, whatever it is,
Yeah.
they don't
handle it.
It's not only they can't handle it, but they don't tend to give back. You know, which is something that you don't do. You
Because
actually
because
give
people
back.
have given me, so it's like karma.
Exactly.
You know,
So
people
you-
have given me, and now it's my time to give.
To give back.
To give people, because if I give, the more I give, I'm a very firm believer of karma, and so I believe that the more I give, someday or the other day I'll get more.
Exactly. So because
So money is not money is not there in the picture.
yeah, then you can
Because
say that.
because
Good for him.
my perspective is that don't run behind money, make money run behind.
That's yeah.
Got it?
Make money work for you,
Yeah.
basically. And the reason why I'm saying that he gives back is that not long ago when we met, you proposed me a project which I'm willing to take, by the way. So that's where I realized that not only that he is giving back, but he is really humble to the people that are
Yeah.
like around him and who are good
Yes.
with him.
Yes.
So like people, whatever people say about you, I really don't know how they think about you that way, because it's really not true.
Yeah,
because they don't know you.
They,
you know, so
they haven't
judge.
approached me.
Exactly,
So
so
if
they
you don't
just
approach
judge.
me, if you don't approach me, then I can't, present myself.
That's true.
Correct.
All right. So basically, we went a little bit off topic, but now we're gonna get back to a little bit the main thing that we want to talk about, which is personal training. Okay. So basically, you and I have been in that field. Obviously, you have been in that for a longer time, and okay. So what I want to ask you, because you have more experience, more knowledge than I do, what it takes to become a personal trainer.
What it takes to become a person.
That's we've got a lot of points there.
There are two aspects to this. I can say it can take nothing to become a personal trainer, and it can take everything to become a personal trainer.
Okay.
So as I said, nothing means you just train and you build your body and you claim that you're a personal trainer.
That's
And
what happens with a lot of people.
Second thing
nowadays.
is yes. Second thing is it takes everything to become a personal trainer. Everything in the sense it takes money, it takes time, it takes research, it takes your energy,
Investment.
trial and experiment, trial and errors, all those things. So you basically walk the talk, and you're creating paths. You don't know what is next. So you're indulging in something which is new to you, and you experience it, and then you go to next level.
That's that. Personally, this is what I do. Like I whenever there's a new resume program, whatever it is, I experience it myself first,
Exactly.
and then provide it to the
Yeah,
client, because
so-
I need to know what they will feel later on, right?
In the span of 10, 11 years, I have experimented every kind of supplements. I have experimented every kind of diet. I have experimented every kind of training modules. There's still more to experiment.
By the way, guys, sorry to interrupt. Tariq is now
Very skinny, very skinny.
skinny
you know.
compared to what he used to
I think
be
you
before.
should share my
Yeah,
pictures.
definitely.
So I've been off training for last 6 months because of this new project, and it was a very big step. It was a leap from one small setup to a big setup.
Big setup, yeah.
So everything was involved there: investment, money, time, energy. So
And it was a huge setup.
Yes, huge setup. So I was off training. I was off nutrition. So Atish is going to share some pictures of what I was 6 months ago. But yes, see, the key is in my hand, and
You know what it takes to come back.
Yeah, within 3-4 months I'm going to be back.
So now, talking about personal training, and nowadays personal training in the market is something like huge. Like there's competition everywhere,
Yeah.
and like every 2 blocks.
Every second person is a person.
Exactly, that's exactly true. So, do you think in the future, for like the upcoming personal trainers, for example, should they pursue that, or should they go for something else?
Personal training is a very good option if you're passionate about physical activity. So I was passionate about physical activity. I used to be an athlete in my teens. I used to be a 100-meter sprinter. I used to play cricket for national teams.
Oh,
If I wouldn't have to be in fitness, maybe I would have been playing for who knows, maybe for India also. If I had someone guiding me that
the proper way, exactly.
yeah, because I was very, very, very passionate about cricket. I used to play cricket for Qatar national team. Qatar. I was born and brought up in Qatar, Doha, Qatar, and I used to play a lot of cricket.
I didn't know that, by the way.
You know.
Now I get to.
And I got exposed to gym because of cricket.
Okay.
So I was selected for under 17 national team, and that was the first time they took us to a room which was a secret, and then I see all these equipments. So when I saw all these things, one person came to my mind was Arnold.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like gym
So
bodybuilding.
basically-
Bodybuilding means Arnold. In India, bodybuilding means Salman Khan.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I wasn't to be in this field, I would be a.
So basically, you're saying it's like it's a passion, right?
Yeah.
It should be a passion.
Should have passion firstly, and secondly, you should have knowledge. You should be hungry to read more and more and
That's true. That's true.
grasp more and more. It isn't easy. It isn't easy to get, especially like in Goa, and it's very competitive these days.
Yeah.
Very competitive these
That's
days.
true.
And again, to stand out of the crowd, you need to produce results.
That's true.
Finally, what matters is
Results.
producing healthy and safe results.
I was gonna mention that
and
because
permanent results, not
that's
temporary
true.
results.
Because getting results is easy. You can get it either the healthy way or the unhealthy way.
Yes.
There's both. But like the proper way is obviously the healthy way because it's a long-term thing
Yes.
and it's a lifestyle at the end of the day.
Lifestyle.
So what Tariq and I basically do is make sure that people not only get a better result but also
They make it a lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. So they make it a lifestyle and throughout the whole span of their life, we can say. So they keep on doing that till whatever.
Yeah,
You know?
and today there are a lot of gates, a lot of options to learn. You know, there are degrees in exercise science, there are degrees in sports nutrition, there's diploma courses in sports nutrition.
It's getting faster
and
and
it's
faster.
very lucrative job. The more hard you work, the more you get paid, and it's not a desk job. You get mentally and physically tired, but then it's what you enjoy. It's something you enjoy.
Yeah.
So whatever you enjoy, it's not a work anymore. It's
That's
like,
true.
It's like fun for you. It's like
Exactly.
fun for me. So you tell me to work 14 hours in a day, I can work 14 hours, 18 hours in a day.
Yeah, because that's your passion.
Right now I'm working 18 hours in a day. I sleep for 6 hours, 18 hours in a day I work, and I don't feel like I'm working.
Yeah. Because it's your passion and you're making money out of your passion and you're working. So it's the same for me. For example, football is all I do. I live football, you know, and I train football and I'm making money out of it because it's my passion, you know. And there's no other way and better way to earn money.
You need not to earn money. It's not important to be an engineer or a doctor or a banker or an accountant. You can be a sweeper and earn money.
Earn money.
You
Yeah.
can be a sweeper and earn money. You can use your brain. God has given you, use your brain and work hard and create different strategies to earn money.
Exactly. And
So
nowadays,
there are examples. Ambani, Dhirubhai Ambani. So yeah, Dhirubhai Ambani.
oh wait, is that the
Reliance
company?
company.
Reliance company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dhirubhai Ambani started got into business with 1 rupee in his pocket.
Oh yeah.
1 rupee in his pocket. And he is the richest, not Dhirubhai.
Indian.
Ambanis are the richest,
Indians, right?
not Indians, the richest,
In the world?
richest in the world.
In the world.
Yeah, richest in the world.
I don't know about the world, but like I know in India, yeah, they are. They own the Reliance and a couple of other stuff.
Reliance group of companies.
Yeah. It's-
They are ruling India. They are ruling India.
They are the.
Yeah, so they started with 1 rupee, and Dhirubhai Ambani was not educated at all.
Mhm.
So the moral of the story is
You
education
can
is
make-
important,
Yeah, but you can make money without
but
it.
more than that, applying your brains and hard work is more important.
That's true. That's true. And I actually go by that. I truly believe that hard work. If you work hard, you'll achieve what you want.
Definitely.
And also like
And
don't.
there is no replacement for hard work.
That's true. But also you shouldn't be working hard without even thinking. You know, you should work hard and smart at the same time.
Yes, definitely.
Right. So it's not only working hard and just staying where you are. You need to work hard and keep on progressing by using that, applying it. Yeah, exactly.
Learning things.
Exactly.
Learning
So, you want to add something else? Do you want to talk about something else? Because I think like personal training for now, like what we were talking about, these are like the important stuff. And obviously we don't want to expand a lot because We're gonna be talking to on different
Yeah.
topics.
Yeah.
Not in this video, obviously. On other videos.
Yes.
So I mean, you wanna add something? You can. You're free.
Yeah, again, to become a personal trainer, it's very important to put in some time to learn things, and then venture into that field. Okay, and never be, what do you say? Be open, keep your mind open. Don't be very narrow-minded and just follow one concept. There are different types of different modules, different training modules, different diets. And as you say, there are different routes to reach Rome.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can
By boat, by plane,
yeah, you can go
by car.
yeah. So yeah.
All right. So thank you. Thank you for being here, and I really hope people will enjoy this. And if you guys liked it, please do like and subscribe to the channel. It's still new, so we really need that. And obviously, you can listen to the podcast. If you don't want to watch it, you can listen to it on Anchor and Spotify and some other two. I don't really remember which one. I'm sorry. So I'll just keep the link them down below. And I mean, yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Yo.